Hey guys, Tyler here. Welcome to another real estate video, and in this video we're going to be talking about the Omaha market as it is in the month of June. And unfortunately, I was wrong. I was wrong in my assessment at the beginning of the year on where I thought the market was going. And we're going to talk about if you're a buyer looking to buy, what you should be considering. If you're a seller, how you should navigate this market, and we're going to be going over all of those details. So let's go ahead and get started. Okay, so what we're looking at right here is the number of new listings that have come on the market, and we're looking from 2020 through 2023, and June being the last month. And we are seeing an increase, which is natural because we have seasonalities in real estate. We do see a decline in the number of listings from 2456 to 2117, and that is a 13% decrease in the number of new listings. Now, I expected this number to be low, and I expected as a result it would keep prices high. I just didn't think they were going to get as high as they did, and I'm going to show you here in a second where prices are at. Traditionally, you can expect the month of June typically being the peak of the market. So this potentially is going to be the peak for the remainder of 2023, moving into 2024 as far as new listings, the increase in new listings. However, when we look at closed prices, this is where I was completely wrong. My expectation was we were not going to exceed July 22's prices. Really, we had rising interest rates. We had a bunch of uncertainty in the economic world, and I thought that was going to affect the real estate market, affect the number of buyers coming in the market. And it did, but just not enough to keep the prices where they're at. We saw this huge increase from May to June of $13,000 in home prices. So we had a 7% increase, or almost 8% increase on a year-over-year basis. This is insane. We're in an environment where we should not be seeing these kind of prices, which is phenomenal for sellers, but very hard for buyers right now. This number here is probably, I could be wrong again, probably going to be the peak, $291,000 on as the median closed price. Let's take a look at price per square foot. Here we go. I want to see the price per square feet. A lot of people like this, and if you're a homeowner, a lot of people will take this number right here and really try to evaluate what their home could be worth in today's market. So the average price per square foot, $207, and this is all for existing homes. We're seeing an increase of 6.2% on a year-over-year basis. So the number of homes for sale is around the same as it has been in the previous 2 years. I expected the number to be higher because I saw interest rates increasing. When you have increase in interest rates, you have fewer buyers. But we haven't seen an increase in new listings. We saw the new listings here. We saw this number of new listings lower than the previous 2 years. As a result, that has kept this number of homes for sale high because we also have fewer buyers on the market. Let me show you showings per listings. We have seen a decrease in number of buyers in the market. If you see the number of buyers decrease, you can expect home prices to begin to decrease. You're not going to get as high demand in the market. But when we look at 2022 and we go to this year, it's such a sharp decrease, but it is actually a 10% increase from June of last year. This decline was because of interest rates. Interest rates shot up and it really scared people. Now, my only thesis right now is that the interest rates are normalizing at this higher level and people are becoming more accepting of these higher interest rates, which is crazy because I remember when interest rates were at 3% and nobody in their right mind would ever say they would buy a house at a 6.5% interest rate. Yet it's happening today. So these are the numbers that I really wanted to articulate, show you where we've come from, where we are today. What can we expect moving forward? Well, when we look at the seasonality of real estate, we can expect from July through the end of the year and really probably through February of next year for the market to mellow out. Unless something catastrophic in the real estate market or in the economic world happens, this is the trend that we can expect. This is good news for buyers. If you're a buyer looking to try to get into a home in a market that seems to never stop, the latter end of the years is the best time to get a house because the market tends to slow down towards the end of the year. So your best options to find a house are going to be during that time, especially if you have financing that isn't as desirable as cash or a conventional loan. So if you're doing a VA loan or an FHA loan, the end of the year typically is the time I see more FHA and VA loans getting accepted. Now, we are in a weird market right now. The numbers are showing a crazy market. Yet out there, I'm not experiencing that same effect. We're seeing homes that should be selling in a matter of hours, not. They're taking a few days. We're seeing the days increase. Let's look at our days on market. The days on market are really, really low for existing houses. Okay, we saw a huge increase in the days on market to 9 days, and then it dropped back down right when we get into the summer months. Okay, so I can expect this to start going and start creeping back up as we mellow out through the remainder of the year. If you're a seller, there is no better time to sell. It seems every year gets better and better for the real estate market. Ideally, if you can pick a time to sell, it is going to be in the month of April and May. Those are the most demanding times in the real estate market, and typically you're going to see your greatest numbers as far as list to sell price ratio in those 2 months. Now, if you can't wait till those months, ideally my recommendation is going to be selling before October 15th. So you can expect to not get that same type of activity if you are a seller. If you have questions about the market, you have anything whatsoever, please let us know. We have people from all over the country and world that are always reaching out, guys, and we absolutely love it. Let us know what we can do for you. Thanks for watching, and we'll see you in the next video. Take care.